Cheng Yi's studio declares zero tolerance in collecting online evidence. Welcome to Sohu Media. Today, let's dive into a storm brewing around Cheng Yi, one of China's most discussed actors. This isn't just about a drama release or fan chatter. It's about legal boundaries, online ethics, and how an actor's reputation can be both shield and battleground in the digital age. On September 16, 2025, Cheng Yi Studio issued a bold statement. They will not tolerate malicious distortion, doctored images, or misquoted remarks. The studio confirmed that it has launched a full-scale evidence collection campaign across the internet, covering platforms like Weibo, Douyin, Xiaohongshu, and beyond. The evidence has already been handed over to a law firm, with a defamation lawsuit in motion. The demands? A public apology and financial compensation from violators. What sparked the conflict? The trigger was surprisingly simple. A comment made during Cheng Yi's livestream preview of his latest drama Go to the Mountains and Seas on September 15th. Cheng Yi encouraged viewers to immerse themselves in the story, saying, "If you're watching a work that relies on a coherent storyline, immersion itself is the greatest affirmation of the actors." What sounded like a thoughtful remark was soon twisted into accusations that Cheng Yi was lecturing audiences, dismissing those who didn't take the drama seriously. From that moment, the controversy snowballed. Within just 5 days of the drama's release, a wave of negative chatter appeared online. Complaints about heavy filters, muffled dialogue, even claims that martial arts scenes looked like nail salon choreography. Digging deeper, the studio discovered organized smear campaigns and even paid one-star reviews circulating in Douban chat groups. Coincidence? Hardly. What the evidence hunt covers. Cheng Yi's team made it clear they are not targeting ordinary audience criticism. Viewers pointing out weak CGI or confusing dialogue. That's fair game. But those who fabricate facts or deliberately twist content, they're in trouble. The studio outlined the key targets of evidence collection. Doctored photos. For example, one viral post claimed Cheng Yi was doing his nails during filming, but the evidence was just a reflection of light. Edited videos out of context. Snippets of Cheng Yi's live stream were chopped and reassembled to suggest arrogance. Mass spread rumors. Accounts that post misleading information over 500 times are officially in violation. This approach, however, raises a thorny question. Where exactly is the line between harsh criticism and malicious defamation? Criticism or defamation? The studio emphasized that it respects constructive criticism, but the internet is a gray zone. Many netizens worry that the crackdown might blur the boundary and discourage legitimate discussion. After all, who decides whether a biting remark is fair critique or malicious smear? Another complication comes from fans themselves. Some have rushed to collect screenshots and video clips, but the studio warned against careless actions. Without proper timestamps or account info, such evidence is invalid. And worse, it can violate third-party privacy. In short, leave it to the professionals. The drama behind the drama. Go to the Mountains and Seas is now as much a legal and cultural spectacle as it is a television series. On one side, audiences complain about shaky production, sloppy green screen effects, awkward sound design, and a storyline that feels disjointed. On the other side, fans defend the drama's aesthetic depth and martial arts artistry, arguing that critics simply failed to immerse themselves. Meanwhile, the paid smear theory complicates matters further. Screenshots suggest that some groups are intentionally tanking the show's ratings, possibly even involving rival fan servers. If true, it points to a dark ecosystem of online sabotage that extends far beyond Cheng Yi. Reflections on the industry. At the heart of this controversy lies a bigger question. How should artists, fans, and the public coexist in the age of hyper-connected media? Cheng Yi himself has long said that the audience is the teacher, showing humility toward genuine feedback. But ironically, his respectful philosophy was reinterpreted as arrogance. It's a reminder that even the best intentions can get lost in the noisy swirl of online debate. From one angle, Cheng Yi Studio's hardline stance sends a positive signal. The era of unchecked online defamation may be nearing its end. It warns those who hide behind anonymity while spreading fabricated stories that the law is catching up. But from another perspective, the move also carries risks. If the line between critique and slander isn't carefully managed, it could stifle healthy discussion, discouraging viewers from openly sharing opinions. After all, isn't dialogue, messy, diverse, sometimes sharp, the lifeblood of art appreciation? Closing thoughts. In the end, the chaos around Go to the Mountains and Seas isn't just about one actor or one drama. It's a test case for the entire entertainment industry, an experiment in drawing legal and ethical boundaries in a digital world where information travels faster than truth. Will Cheng Yi's no-compromise approach set a precedent for other studios? Or will it spark deeper debates about free speech, fan culture, and the nature of criticism itself? That's for audiences, and maybe courts, to decide. One thing's for sure, in the noisy battlefield of the internet, authenticity remains the sharpest sword. Thank you for reading this deep dive on Sohu Media. If you enjoyed this analysis and want more updates on Chinese entertainment news, controversies, and behind-the-scenes insights, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Sohu Media. See you in the next story.